Alright, so the truth is that you're likely here because you feel like you're overstimulated and you consume too much content. You might also be here because you're just avoiding your purpose and doing the things that you want to actually do. Or you could have just simply liked my thumbnail because it was very juicy. Whatever the case may be, I know that you're here because you want to take back control of your life. And in today's video, I'm going to help you do just that. So the first thing whenever it comes to taking back control of your life is being aware of temptation. You see, temptations come from a form of habit that we've created over time. Now, whenever we wake up, for example, the first thing that we do is we feel tempted to use our phones. And us waking up like this and then using our phones straight away is something that we've created a habit out of just by doing it for so long over time. And if you let temptation control you, what will happen is that you'll become that friend where you're just sitting there and you're scrolling on Instagram, whatever favorite platform you're just scrolling, right? While your friend is trying to have a conversation with you. I've had friends who's done this, and I'm not even joking. It was the most frustrating thing ever. And the last thing I want you guys to do and deal with is to either have friends like that where, you know, they're just so addicted to their phones and temptation that they can't even resist. They can't even have a normal conversation. And I don't want that to happen to you guys either, because that would make you a terrible friend. Luckily, because you made it to this video, there's a good chance that you're not that bad, but you might know people that are, or maybe you actually are. And if that is the case, I'm glad that you're here. Whatever reason it be, I'm just really happy that you're here because the next part is very important, and that's impulse control. Alright, now impulse control is what you'll need in order to resist your temptations. And because everything is a form of habit, those bad habits are really just temptations that are available that you impulsively give into. So you probably wonder, how do I actually have better impulse control then? And that's by simply being more aware of the actions that you're doing. So for example, let's just say that you're scrolling on Instagram or TikTok and you're just seeing a whole bunch of Instagram models. Now there's a good chance that you're going to make the impulsive decision to fap off, regardless of how you might feel. And because you are giving into these temptations, what's happening is that you're impulsively making the decision to fap off because it's a form of a habit which you've created over time. Whether it's, oh, you know, I do this every night or every morning, it's just something that you've created that's honestly stuck with you for a very long time. And it's going to take some time to break because, like I said, it's a habit. You have to recreate this new habit in order to take control of your life. Now you're probably wondering, how do I fix these bad habits if they're already in place? And that's actually going to be the next part, which is very, very important as well. Now these are barriers. Barriers are something that you're going to put in place in order for you to actually reject some of those bad habits that literally stand in front of you, and you'll be able to resist the temptations easier because they won't be there as much. So for example, a great step that I've taken for myself that's honestly worked so well is unfollow meme pages. Unfollow the meme pages. Seriously, just do it. Because meme pages, for some odd reason, they attract sexual content, okay? They attract it so much, and because they do that, it's just best to really try to find the things that actually inspire you and follow those instead on your favorite platform, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you use, and just follow all the things that inspire you and unfollow all the things that are just completely useless to your time. You do not need to be looking at memes because, like I said, it just attracts sexual content. Another barrier you can put in place is putting your phone away from your bed whenever you're sleeping at night, right? Because the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to wake up and use your phone. So it's best that if you're going to have to use your phone, you're going to have to get up in the first place. So it's going to allow you to get up out of bed and go over across the room and grab your phone. You can also send your friends this video and just simply talk to them about this. Just be like, dude, like, I'm trying to use my phone less. Do you want to start using it less with me? Maybe we can talk about it every now and then. And honestly, just being in like a pack where like you're like helping you and your friend, me and my friend, actually, we've talked about this kind of stuff and we've like helped each other. So doing this kind of stuff will allow you to really like connect better and also have like a like-minded goal. It also makes you feel less alone in this. I know that like I'm here for you, you know, and we're gonna help each other, but at the same time, it's different whenever you have like that physical connection with like an actual friend and you're actually going and working with each other in order to break the same addiction. And then lastly, the final one is finding what you want. It means, what is your purpose? What do you truly deep down want right now in this moment? And maybe if you can't figure it out, maybe you don't know actually what it is, and that's why everything else is so difficult, well, then you can actually click the link in the top of the description and book a free call with me, and we can go over it one-on-one. And maybe you do know what it is, and if that's the case, maybe it's your happiness, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a better physique. Whichever or whatever it may be that you truly deep down want for yourself, whenever you start chasing it, you're actually going to feel really, really good about yourself. You're gonna have that boost of confidence and you're actually gonna start doing more. But at the same time, you're also gonna be doing less because you're going to hit these down cycles where you're going to have lack of motivation. And what's gonna happen is that all of these old bad habits and these temptations and all of your out of control thoughts are pretty much going to try to catch up with you and haunt you. And that is the reason why we put these barriers in place, is in order to really stop and allow us to take control of our own lives. Imagine it this way: you put up the barriers so that you can fight those old habits and allow you to do what you want and take control of your life and allow you to actually fulfill the purpose that you have as a man. So if you guys did enjoy this video, if you felt like you learned something from it, then make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also book that one-on-one call with me, top link of the description. It'll be limited time only, limited space. So go do that now if you haven't already and find what you want. And then after you book that call to find out what you want, then check out this video right here about some hobbies and habits that are actually pretty good for you. It'll make you quite attractive. So check out this video right here if you haven't already. Find the fire within you and stay 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙠.